evening to all my subscribers, my viewers across the globe. Wherever you're watching from, I'm really grateful and I'm happy to be here again on live. I think it's now 2 months since my last live. It's 2 months. I'm grateful. I don't take it for granted. By the way, this is Rahman towards the Masakami edition. Today the most important issue of this life is to appreciate whoever has been there for me, your support through different ventures, by subscribing, those who have been advising me on what to do's and don'ts, and I think you can give me credit. I'm a person, my ears are wide, I listen to everybody, even though I don't let everybody to decide for me. That is the true, I think that is the true definition of a good reader. A good reader listens and hears to everybody, but after that he or she enters in her private room and chooses from what he or she has been advised. But for me, I've been there, I've been hearing to each and everybody and corresponding to every comment I've got on my channel. So I take this opportunity to thank everybody because I've been here all the time. Please subscribe, share, comment, like, and I'm happy. I've been there always saying, please can you subscribe? You remember I've been there saying, please can you subscribe to my channel? My way to 2K, and I'm really happy. The year moves. It's now almost month to the year to end. Not months. I think what is it? I think today is 23rd. I think a week, a year to end. But guess what? I'm happy. I think it's 100. Even not 100. I think 90 point something to make it okay. So this is a big achievement in this year. So it had been a year of success, it had been a year of motive, it had been a year of challenges, home and away. So as I wait some people to join, I would like to know where you're watching from. Yeah. You are welcome, my dear. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I don't take it for granted. I'm waiting for more. Please add up to at least 10. Then you can start. I'll talk by the way about whether I think you can start putting on to sweaters because of the winter. Oh, it's another level here. I don't know how it is in your country, but I think in Uganda it's a bit mixed up. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Rakuma. Really? From Uganda. How is Uganda? But these days, Uganda, you are challenging my subscribers. Before, I didn't have a lot of subscribers from Uganda, but this time, Uganda is on the top of my watching lists. So, your flag is in the air. Continue that spirit. Support your girl. Rahman towards, not so? Nyokabi Susan, from which country, my dear? I think from Kenya. How is the weather in Uganda? Yeah, from Kenya. It's right. Kenya, by the way, is our good neighbor. We love you, Kenyans. How is the weather in Kenya? I'm waiting for people to add up at least 10, but still. For us here, the weather is winter. We are in winter season. Winter is a nice season, but it comes with a lot of challenges. It's rainy. Enjoy. Rain is a sign of blessing, according to Islam. I don't know according to you. But I think rain is nice because our country, Uganda, is an agricultural-based country. So without rain, we can't make it because as a country we can't afford irrigation scheme due to the name it. So as I've been appreciating all my subscribers, I did appreciate those who share, and I did appreciate those who comment, I did appreciate those who like, and I did appreciate those who advise me that Rahma, here you have to change like this, Rahma you have to improve here and here, Rahma this and this. By the way, YouTube is not a singularity stand that you can make it within. Maybe some, but according to me, I think this is my third year. Not I think. 2023. This is my second year. Third year since I opened, but 2 years of activeness, because you know you can open and you feel like, let me relax, I'm not so interested. By the time comes and you feel like this is my passion, I have to chase it, I have to work upon it, I have to put in all my effort. And by the way, sweet content is not like the kind of content that every person can understand it. You know, as in our generation, you know, a lot, but and I appreciate those my returning subscriber. And a person moves with you from day one of the start up to the last day, up to now. I have like there is one called Sarah. Yeah, she's a very good subscriber of mine since from the day I started, because before I opened that YouTube, she was the first person I was like, do you know, I want to open up YouTube. It was like, really? How can you? Because in my nature, people see me that I can't speak, I'm just like that. It was like, can you manage? I said, like, I really like inside. But all in all, she has stood with me from then up to now. Another person, I think, there are many, I can't mention all, but I think she's the favorite. Yarida, but I will even start giving out gifts to my returning viewers, returning commenters, returning likers, returning sharers. By the English is not my mother tongue. I use it, but I have my mother tongue, so don't start to say, I know Ugandans, you are funny. I say, oh, broken English. I'm waiting like for 10, but I'm saying, oh, why? If my network is good, please comment there. Let's there in the comment section that is good. Because I feel like it's something not adding up. Is my network okay? Can you hear me? Or can you hear me? It might be stuck behind my back. How is weather in Kenya? Because we have one from Kenya. How is weather in Kenya? Is my network okay really? According to today's vlog was all about the weather. It's my favorite, it's my best guideline and advice I can return to my viewer, because I have a lot of subscribers from different parts of the country, of which in our country, Uganda, the weather has no conditions. They are neutral, they are numerous, they are understandable, and they are reasonable. Because even if it rains, it isn't that too much cold. But I think in Kenya, some parts there are some cold parts. I can't mention, but what I know, they are there. They are, you can't find it, because whenever I found a place which has a lot of sunshine, a lot of dryness, which is like a semi-arid desert, of course it has to be experiencing the winter, but it can't be winter like these countries here. because the moment you have the winter season here, you have to change. You have to change a lot of things. You have to change your kind of living. You have to change the way you eat. You have to change the way you take shower. You have to change the way you drink, the way you eat, the way you clothe, the way you move. Can I say like that? Everything you have to change, by the way. Because I remember from the first start, I was like, they told me I came and I found, but I came in winter, by the way. My perception in my mind was like, I'm going in a desert, area desert. But later here, my first step on the airport, I was like, this is not such as hot as they say. I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I came to know. After some days, I was like, put on sweaters, don't drink cold water, don't take shower every day. I was like, why? I feel the weather is normal in our country. I was, it can feel like it's normal, but deep, it's so which is winter. You have to try your level best that you cover yourself tightly. You know? As we've been saying, in reason, I won't take in the European country. I'll talk about in the Arab countries, the gigs, because I believe it's the same according to the different colleagues I chat with from Saudi, Dubai, Oman, Qatar, Abu Dhabi. They all experience the same weather condition these months. Please, if you are new and if you are not new, or you look at them, try your level best to change the way. Okay, you hear me? That is great. Try your level best to change the way you take shower. By the way, we Africans, we have, guess. So what I want to say, if you can't, at least you change the timetable. Because some of us, you work and you sweat. After sweating, you feel like you have a bad smell. But that bad smell can be your saver. The moment, at least you can try to be taking the shower around like midday like that. It's not a bad idea. And if you are not new, subscribe if you are not new here. Thanks for joining in, President Osa. I can't read that name, by the way, but thanks for joining. How is where are you from? I think it's from South Africa. How is the weather there in South Africa? For us, yes, winter, as you can see. Mutiawa, we have perfume. Being it you have a perfume, my dear, it doesn't mean that you mean a perfume. I won't comment a lot, by the way. I'm not a perfume. If you use perfume and you don't take in the shower, you mix those two smells. This is perfume and this is another perfume. What do you get? What kind of odor is that? Walikambyeko n'obubaani twakawulira. Bayiza awama temunaaba mulina okunoonya obudde bwe munaabiramu. Tuvuddeyo ekyo ku kyokunaaba. Buli muntu alina omubiri gwe. By the way, I can say my body it feels coldness quickly like that, or it feels it's ever hot. We have a kiwo, a chamara here, and I know. By the way, I think the group is among is it a continent with the most nice perfumes, even though I'm not a person of perfumes. Naira mukulu, toze kubanya kubanga. Oba perfume ngatonabira it mixing. Oja kumpa twa reaction here, the mix of perfume and the mix of your snow. What is the reaction there? It's amazing. Cheers, guys. So, and when it comes to the way we eat, the weather is summer here in South Africa, always good. That is great. I think most African countries African countries, by the way, we don't experience those seasons of summer and winter. I was like, one person in Uganda said, hey, I asked him, what is the weather there? We are here in summer, too much summer. It was like a roof at him. In Uganda, we don't have summer and we don't have winter. I think even other countries, they can experience some hotness, but not to the extent of winter and summer. Mark it and praise it. Appreciate the Lord for the weather condition in Africa. Even though Uganda is the best African countries with a nice weather, challenge me in the comment section if it's not right. But for the rest, I don't know. On weather, I give it credit. But the other things, I don't know. And during winter, by the way, we are not supposed to drink cold water. At least we'll try as we can. Because do you know why it pushes us to drink cold water? Because it's little hot, and the more come to South Africa from May and August, the winter is so beating. I would try to come in South Africa because I'm a street content vlogger. So that is the kind of content I make. One time I'll watch there. If you can sponsor my visa, I will. So I've been talking about avoid drinking cold water during winter. I think that is it. Cold water, cold drinks, they are not advisable in the winter season. Even though it's a bit challenging to take it, but you can force yourself because of your health. By the way, I heard that cold water in winter destroys our lungs. At the moment, it destroys your lungs because our respiratory system lungs are the main organs of our respiratory system, and the treatment. So to keep yourself on a safe side, avoid cold drinks in the winter. Umesikia? Avoid the cold drinks in winter season. That is it. What else? And try to cover yourself as much as you can, from head to foot. That is why you see people in European countries, you can see a person covering from head to foot, with heavy. Here, I don't know for those, but even here you can feel the coldness from a you have to cover yourself from head to foot. Even if you can sleep even like this, if you can, but if you feel like there is a bit of relief, kati awonebuliza Uganda tugamba mbusimaba osula na mbokusula babiri mbubibugumya. I challenge you. I challenge you ebikale byetweteekamu naye nga si bituufu. You can reach a time when you cover yourself and still feel that coldness. And by the way, avoid using ACs. If you take shower and from the bathroom direct the AC is on, that is very dangerous for your life. For your life. So avoid it. I think any question you have, I can answer it today. If you have any question, put it in the comment section concerning weather, the do's and don'ts. You can even add more on what I've said. So don't forget, I'm on my way to 2K subscribers. Even though I have a way of 100 subscribers to make it the 2K, even though one other wanted to see. After they took a big coming here saying that I want 3K. But as you subscribe, my dear subscribers, please be returning viewers. Come back and watch even my long videos. For those watching my shorts, I really appreciate you. Do a great job. But I'm calling on that effort you put in these shorts to bring them even on my long videos. So, as I'm about to sign out, do you have any question? Do you have any advice? Do you have anything like that? You can advise me concerning my YouTube growth, because as I said from the beginning, it's not a single night stand. By the way, I liked it. My fellow Africans, one thing I would like to request you, we are people of the same land, we are people of the same blood, we are people of almost, as we Africans, we have related cultures, trust me. We have related cultures because if you go to the east of Uganda, Bantu, Bahima, Bachwezi, whatever, you find them, they have a root in West African countries. Good evening too. I don't know the name because it's written in Arabic. What I say, we have to love each other. Unity is power. The moment you unite, the moment you meet the fellow Africans and you feel like you met your brothers and sisters, even though, mention it. But we Africans, we are so like being discriminative. Because how can you tell me a person from Nigeria, a person from Kenya, a person from Tanzania, a person from Rwanda, a person, mention it, any African countries, we share some common factors. I think 80% we share. 80% we share. First of all, our body appearances, they are almost the same. We have the same mammerine. We have the same mammerine. So that is enough for us to unite. No need to find your fellow Tanzania, fellow Uganda, because we are coming from different countries and feel like, and that is the way how many Africans behave. Except me, because I believe nobody can, no angel will come from heaven to change us. It's us to tell our hearts that, please, if I find a fellow African, he or she is my brother. We are brother and related by the continent. Because the most thing to me, when you go and someone asks you, where do you come from? They say Apirika. They call it Apirika. You say no. Because some people, they don't know like our different countries. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, what? They put us under one category. Africa. And Africa, we all have the same challenges. Trust me, African problems are the same. Just a few countries. And those few countries, I think those are the countries with the Arab accent. Hey, Aisha, where are you from? Mama Aisha. Mubale kunsomera taata. Amanya agamu nange gundwane Mama Aisha. Thanks for joining. Okitegeera, as Africans, all African countries, nze talya nnimba, all African countries will have the same challenges. 80% are the same, except those countries which have an Arab accent. And some of them, but even some of them will have the same challenges. Like for example, like I can say, those countries in the north, and no matter what are the Mambuka or Shikembot? Is it northeast? Those countries are northeast of Uganda. We have the same challenging problems. So why do you? This message is ready for me. I consider Africa to be one country. I trust you and I believe you'll be the president of Africa, so continue that spirit. So all in all, thanks for joining. What is this? As long as you have black skin, you are an African. Yeah. Not being with the black skin means that you are an African, because some are not black and some don't like the color. That is why you see they breed. By the way, No, I mean these countries which are Arabic ancestralists. Those are the countries which I mean. Can I say Egypt? Morocco? Those are different from us. Even consider their economy. Such countries, I won't mention all, but I'm telling you such. YouTube nayo ekisusa so all in all we are the same as long as one of my YouTube, as long as you have a black skin, as long as we have the same ancestral backgrounds, because even if you are not in Africa, even if you are America, that is why you see you can find black Americans. Why you ask yourself, why do they include black Americans? Because your ancestors are from Africa. Maybe 100 years, maybe 1,000 years like that. Still, they can't, you still have the same problem. Even if you come from there where they call it black America, you go, still face the challenges of our continent. I won't mention any challenge. Mention yours. Bleaching is manifestation of raw self-esteem. Please, one man from Uganda, read for me. By the I won't comment a lot, but I wonder all things happen in Africa. I think we should learn to love ourselves the way we are. We should learn how to love ourselves the way we are. We should learn to love our culture, to love our everything. I won't be selective, because if I say, I can spend the whole night. We as Africans, we should breathe in a brotherhood of the same continent. Better if you find people from Asia, they feel like they've met their brothers and sisters. But if Africans meet, I wonder, even though we are not united even if we are not united by region, by tribe, by clans, let the accent of our continent unite us. Even if we have borders, because I assume and I think before the colonization of African countries, there were no borders. We are not borders. The world was like a flat. Allah created the world just open like this. These borders were created to divide us. As we are divided, and you think that I'm from a certain country, I'm superior from this. No, all in all, we have the same issues. What you face in South Africa is the same thing I face in Uganda, the same thing I face in Tanzania, the same thing I face in Kenya, the same thing I face in Malawi. But there are even some countries, them African countries which you can't hear. Even though there are some African countries which are more and more luxurious, but they are not of us, the pure indigenous Africans. Those are the sort kind of which can say Asians who are dropped in where? In Africa. Arabs dropped in Africa. Eh? But I respect those people who say that I'm an Arab in Africa, because I had a friend in the Djibouti. But if you want to get to see her now, to see his nerves, you say that you are from Africa. And no, I'm not African. Either you are African, you have the same challenges. By the way, all in all, Africa is a nice continent. By the way, our climate is nice. A lot of things were gifted in Africa. A lot of things were gifted in Africa. That is why Africa is used as a source of raw materials. I won't go beyond that because now appreciate and so good. Okay, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate your time. I don't take it for granted. Keep sharing. I'll be By the way, should I continue with my counseling and guidance vlogs which I used to make some time back? Because I remember my live streams were about counseling and guidance, but your turn up was not favoring. That is, I was like, Africans, they don't want to be counseled and guided, or they are mature, they know whatever they do. I was like, let me concentrate on my street vlogs, and I'm seeing your support. It's really amazing and encouraging. So stay tuned. If you are a person who loves like sweet content, by the way, I have a reason why I chose sweet content, and I have a reason. A person can say, I have a reason why I make that kind of content. I just give you a challenge to compare between your country and that country. Because what I think, what I show you on my street content, I believe even other countries can pay it. As I sign out, I really appreciate those who stayed from the start up to now. Keep the spirit, share, comment, and like. Thanks so much, whoever's joined. Rahmatu was the answer to such votes.
Yeah.
Unaanza. Niaje. And I've been living there, I saw a comment of, yes, continue, don't stop, just a bit, left, right, middle, center. Left, right, mid, and center. You are confusing. There is no middle. Either it should be right or left and center. That is it. So guys, thanks for sparing your time. I know that is expensive in all countries. By the way, some people say that tell you that our way chamchije kunzi. Wewe enda ulale missing now.